Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's up, Charlie? How you doing?
Girl,
Girl, I'm over there getting dragged on Shakim's panel. And he
you
think
know,
I'm gonna come over there and hit the link to talk to him.
he ain't worth nobody's time, and he said you a nobody. No, sir, kind sir, you are a nobody. Nobody
You
really
talking about
cares
I'm
about you.
nobody without the Umar boys?
Oh shit. The hood table been around a lot longer. He's just mad because you got more support than he does and more people like you. That's all it is. And he thought he could run you and use your content. And you said no.
I don't understand though why he say I'm cloud chasing. And let me just clarify, just like the title says, and come on in, like and share the video, y'all. But I had to come live again today because it's out there that I'm clout chasing on the Umar boys, which is totally not true. That don't even make fucking sense. I ain't over there in their chats. I don't see the Umar boys unless they drop down in my chat. No shade. I'm just saying. That's the only time I see the Umar boys is when they over here in my chat and hitting my link. So how am I clout chasing? How am I the clout chaser? And then he's up there saying, I sent this receipt to Jay Dunn and to Very Carey. I ain't sent a goddamn thing. It's called a screenshot. I showed it on my platform and they screenshot it. And that's how it got to wherever they posted it. I ain't sent nobody shit. So I wish he could quit saying that and letting that run. Now, again, when it comes to the dollar cash app, he has sent me a few cash apps. We had a live. He sent me some super chats. He asked in one of the super chats, could he use my content because he's a member? And I said no. And then he sent me some dollar cash apps, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know that I was supposed to accept the cash app because you know how many people sent me cash apps today in my life? I didn't have to accept none of them. I just hit hearts and just hit the hearts. So the cash app was just sitting there. Then it was only $1. I wasn't rushing to hit no accept on no dollar. So maybe had I went and looked at it, and maybe I probably would have seen that I needed to accept it. But I didn't even. I saw the dollar cash apps. I got the notifications. I didn't even pay no attention to it. But I was still surprised when he asked for it to be canceled. So for him to feel like I don't know, there's no need to discuss that or that I'm trying to clout chase because of that. No. Like Lemon said on his panel earlier, but you acting like we don't know that you have asked for refunds from Cash App for other content creators.
If
Now you making it a big deal because I said, oh, he asked for it, he canceled my shit too.
if anybody is chasing clout, it's that boy. He's the reason he's throwing money around like he is in the beef sector because his channel was dying. No one was watching him. He sucks. He can kiss my lily white. You know what? I don't give a damn. One thing you not gonna do is disrespect the hood table. You can ask anybody in the beef sector. The hood table comes and supports everybody. She shares out. She love up everybody. You know what I'm saying? And your little behind need to go on somewhere now. You hear me? You gonna make my white girl crazy come out. You don't want to see this side of me. Just saying.
Girl, I'm all kind of bitches and hoes and all kind of shit because I brought up the fact that he canceled his dollar cash apps to me. Like it ain't that serious for me for him to be over there dragging, but drag on, brother. But one thing for sure and two things for certain, I ain't cloud chasing off of nobody.
You don't have to. You got set people that love you for you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't care if there's thousands of people in this chat, if there's 10 people in this chat, heck, if there's just one person in this chat, you still gonna do your content. What is he gonna change? He's clout chasing off of everybody in the beef sector. He's clout chased off of Ness, off Lemon, off Bree, off VS, off you. Every name in, and that's just, I'm not naming everybody, but we got a lot of people. But everybody. And then he takes back money. Look what he did to Sir King. Well, I'm King Roman News. Sorry, got the two mixed up. My apologies. But he did all those memberships and then took his money back. And he over $1. And Very Carey specifically said in the chat she was screenshot, and so did Jay Dunn. If he
Yeah,
had
they
watched
said
the
it in the
live,
they said it in the chat. We about to screenshot this, and I was like, "Is that?
they
Oh, that's Corio. Oh, hold up. I think that's Corio." They said it in the chat. In the chat that they was going to screenshot it and talk about it. I didn't send those screenshots to anyone. He literally thinks that I sent screenshots of his canceled dollar cash apps to Clout Chase. I ain't sent shit to nobody. It's called a screenshot. We do it all the time.
First
Like,
of all, why does he think that? And Ness said it too, and I was shocked. Who is he to clout chase off of? I looked over there. He got barely 100 people in his chat. Who That kills me. Who are these niggas to clout chase off of? I'm done. It's just ridiculous. And then what's chopsticks over there talking about we in the beef sector. I'm like, Nick, you are not in the beef sector. You are not in the beef sector. Bree and Ness and Lemon don't make you beef sector, and none of you niggas got clout to the point where anybody wants it. What, you clout chasing off 100 people?
if you
I'm
remember, why'd they come over here if they wasn't clout chasing? How'd they
oh
find the hood table if she wasn't popping like that? Secondly, they never saw some of her past lives because, heck, the hood tables had 1,000 people in her chat way before they even came along. Remember that Snoop live?
yeah,
yes,
I mean, I'm not a numbers person where I boast and brag about my numbers. Like I said, I'm happy with the people who are in my chat when they're in my chat. So I don't be on
I
here.
know you don't.
I got this many in my chat. I had this many compared to your many. That's not who I am. But
no,
I got views from 0 to 570,000 on my different platforms. But for him to say that I was sending around those pictures of his canceled cash app to cloud chase off of him
him of
and the
him.
Umar boys, he said I'm clout. He said I wouldn't even have nobody over here if it wasn't for the Umar boys. I can't help that the Umar boys come over here. I can see if I'm over there on their panel being a panel hole every time they go live. Then you can say I'm cloud chasing. But how am I cloud chasing when people keep coming to my door?
Thank you, thank
How
you,
does that
thank
work?
you, thank
How
you.
does that work?
It doesn't work. It's broken.
And
It's a
I
broken.
don't mean no shade to MBK or any of those that come over here. But how can you say somebody is? I'm sitting here, so I sit my big black ass here on my panel, and I don't hit nobody links. I don't even hardly hit the hood, the B sector links.
Right.
I'll drop down in the chat. Hey, what's up? Good morning. Hey, y'all. What up?
And
That's
he
about
gone.
it.
Yep.
I ain't over here cloud chasing. I ain't never been a cloud chaser.
Yeah. I don't think, and this is, I know people joke about me and MBK, but I can honestly say he's not an Umar boy anyway, but he doesn't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't say he's beef sector. He's a mod in Nessa's chat. He says he's a, what does she call her people? Her finesser. But it's them. It's the Umars. You know what I'm saying? It's them thinking that they brought clout over here, that they run the commentary over here, and you would actually you've been here since before it was called the beef sector, right? Why
Yes,
would you?
before it was called the B sector.
Right? What clout? I when I peeped over there, they were telling Lemon, "Oh, you should have cam. You should have saved your cam up. You could and made a big deal about it. You could have got 1,000 people in there." Lemon, we've known what Lemon looked like for years. That's the problem. They think that everything is new. They know no history. They try not to learn history. They just go off what they want and drive their whacked out narratives. You, I wish the people in the chat could have been here last night when you played that news blurb. You know what I'm saying? So they could see what you really do. It just It's flabbergasting. I was gobsmacked when I went over there. And Ness said, I think that was a clout chase. It's like, come on, Ness. People that have been over here 90 days and all they do is make a donkey of themselves.
Sassy, Shakim said I'm cloud chasing off the Umar boys. And I would be nothing without them. Yeah.
You were right, Corio. All along when you said don't let them mofos in the sector.
I told you. They don't add anything. And because we talk about their foolishness and how weird they are, they think that that's commentary and we just all, they're bringing, what did even Conscious Energy said, we're bringing the beef sector alive. And it's like, are you guys serious?
He don't realize he just messed up. He messed with one of the people in the beef sector that everybody loves who don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what he just did.
I know,
And
because
then he
now
gonna hit his panel. He talking about over there, talking about, yeah, Mary Carey. He said I sent you that Cash App thing, and he said I sent it to Jay Dunn, and I'm over here clout chasing, and that's why I sent y'all. I said, you ain't never heard of a screenshot?
oh, and Very Carey, I just want you to know that Chopstick said, I don't like Carrie. It's always been up. And I'm thinking, now that's another person that doesn't bother anybody. She sits over there, she does her commentary. You know what I'm saying? She may or may not like you, but she doesn't bother anybody. And he's going to go, yeah, because they were talking about how you showed the receipts. And he's like, yeah, that Very Carey, it's always been up. And they're only upset and going at people that aren't falling for their dumb shit. If you don't like them, if you show any pushback, if you're better than them, they have a problem with you.
You know what's sad?
Charlie, did you see Talon's comment?
Yeah, I'm like, Talent, call me out, man. Talent, calling me out over here. He did say that though. He did say that. I remember when he said that. Him and Corio Pope said that.
He's always called them clowns, but we gonna argue about who was first.
Yeah, that's what y'all gonna argue about.
Child, I'm just like, really? Who's the cloud chaser? I ain't gonna never be no cloud chaser. Never. I'm not gonna do anything for $1 or do anything to make you holler. I just over here just doing my little commentary, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll continue doing. And whoever comes for it, comes for it. Like,
it's just like you guys are over there discussing and telling people that the two most quiet, amiable content creators in the beef sector are chasing clout off of you, and it's up and it's stuck. Well, he said it's up, but you all know that means it's up and it's stuck. And it's like neither one of these ladies need you. Both of these ladies have been doing this for years. I mean, watching that 5-6 minutes made my jaws tight. I just, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But, I don't know. Well, MBK and Shakim don't get along, but they were they're ungrateful. They're entitled. And I just can't believe probably 200 beef sector people even go over there and frequent their chats. But that's that's their prerogative.
well,
But
Linda was over there telling him, like, come on now, it's the hood table. You have taken money back on here from people, and he was like, he said, but Ness ain't talking about it. He said KRN ain't talking about it. So why the hood table trying to make it into? I'm like, but you
But
have.
they did.
They did
They,
talk about it just because they're still not talking about it. And I'm so sorry. Somebody put a $20 cash. I'm so sorry. Thank
that
you
was
for
a
the cash
talent.
app. I'm sorry. Big Lane, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the $20 cash. I appreciate it. Thank you. You said new single Cloud Chasers available on all majors.
Well, you know that they will. You know, Chopsticks will take credit for that. Yeah. So that's really his. Record drop.
I don't know.
It's
This I
not
think this is
yours.
LG. LG.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Ain't no
Hey, good
Okay.
morning or good afternoon.
good afternoon. What I do? Who is this speaking on my name?
Nobody
Huh?
mentioned you.
Did nobody mention your name?
Okay, so when you said LG and TG, and
No,
uh, let me
Huh?
rewind that. Maybe I'm hearing things. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay.
that's
You okay?
okay. That's okay. We
Okay.
didn't. Yeah.
You see me in the chat. I'm like, wait, huh? What I do?
Oh yeah. You
Oh,
didn't.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah. No, you didn't do anything. We didn't mention you, sweetie.
I apologize, y'all. Let
That's
me go ahead.
okay.
That's okay. That's
I'm
okay.
hearing stuff, y'all. I
That's
You
okay.
apologize.
okay, beautiful?
Okay, y'all have a good one. I'm in the
All
bushes
right.
though. Fixing my
Okay, you too.
okay, y'all.
All right. Yeah, but I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Like, okay, it's one thing to come back and do like Lemon was like, thank you, Lemon, for trying to, stand in the gap shoes, taking it for the team over there. He's like, this B sector. The hood table, she's very liked over here. She's been around forever. And maybe she did. And then I did say this morning, y'all. I said, did I not say this morning? I said, okay, Shakim, I'll give it to you. If I was supposed to accept it and I didn't accept it, I said I give you that. I said that this morning. I don't. He probably didn't hear it, but regardless if he heard it or not, he probably would have still went on his panels and called me a bag of bitches. Lemon was like, "Does she deserve to be called a bag of bitches?" He was like, "Fuck that hoe." No, I'm not hitting your panel because you disrespectful. You
He called
disrespectful.
you a
I
hoe.
will never hit your panel. I will never hit your panel. So you can go over there and you can talk your shit and say whatever the fuck you want, but you are very well known in this sector for taking back money from people.
He's
That
been
ain't gonna
called a
die.
scammer.
That ain't gonna die. We ain't gonna erase in my mother voice. We ain't gonna erase history.
Well, also look at the concert he threw and charged people $22 and $25 a ticket, and then it was free on YouTube. So he can't talk about nobody. He literally scammed an entire sector, the Mo3 sector, and that's why a lot of them do not like him now out of money.
Mahia, I think well, yeah, Mahia was over there in the chat. Um,
I'm gonna say this: a lot of them was laughing at him. They don't like him like that. They use him for content because he's stupid and he keeps going back, and they laughing at him.
yeah, but I think he likes that. That's it. He's figured out his niche in the beef sector because people still go and people talk about it. And so he's found his niche and he's just going to stick with that. The music aspect, that's his
Mhm.
zhuzh over here. And you
What's
He
up,
know,
still
Grown
rap
Folks?
better than he can, and that's sad. I'm white and I'm a girl.
What's up, Grown Folks? And Very Carrie and Sassy and Big Man and KT and Lynette and Dr. Soapy,
hey
Talent.
Sophie, I didn't see Sophie.
Yeah,
That's my
Sophie in here too. He in the
that's
cut.
my
Super chat, my
that,
babes. I saw
that's
her.
my boo. I
And the
love me.
Critical Chronicles, what's up?
Hey,
You said
grown
you
folk.
can get views by doing this is a bit sad. Mm.
It was
Yeah, Carrie, I'm cloud chasing, Carrie. I'm cloud chasing.
I
Oh
don't know,
yeah,
just
we got to
watching
get all them 5 people.
yeah, just watching that made me tighten up. It was like that clout chase part really because I didn't hear, I didn't go over there to hear I started in they were talking about Lemon's looks. They were talking about how he should have waited to cam up. It would have brought 1,000 in the chat. And then I heard the clout chase. She was just clout chasing. And then Ness was like, yeah, that was a clout chase move. That, $1, you could just let that sit there and it'll go back to the person. If you just let it sit there, she was like,
But
it's
see, they saying that was a clout chase because he said he keeps saying that I sent those pictures to Jay Dunn and Very Carey, but I didn't send them any pictures. I posted it on my StreamYard, and they used it for content, which they are free to do. They use it for content, and they wanted to discuss it, and they screenshot it. So they use it for content. So he told Lemon, he said they ain't about to make me out to be no scammer.
no
And we
what?
ain't the ones who started that. That happened when you requested those refunds back from Ness and from King Roman News.
KR.
And
Hmm.
just think about all the, when somebody's live, all the he would give people 10, give 10 subscribers. He was just gifting and gifting. And he even asked for that money back. So not only did you mess up the content creator, but you messed with their subbies. You see what I'm saying? It's like when people gift memberships, some of those people are like, oh wow, and they continue it on. You understand what I'm saying? Once they're gifted, they're like, well, I do like the content. Let me go ahead and keep this and pay for it. And so you're messing with content creators, subbies as well. Because and some of them may think they may not know the system, and they may think the content creator was like, nope, I don't want them to be a member. You never know. You just can't play like that. You
Oh
know.
yeah, and y'all know he was taking up money from the subbies, saying that he would buy them a membership. And YouTube gives you so many memberships to actually give out for free, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he was scamming his own people
Mm-hmm.
in his chat, saying if they put money in his cash app, that he would do a thing and give out free memberships to said people, right?
Uh,
Give out memberships, pay for them
oh.
basically.
Uh-huh.
But I know for a fact that if you set it up, YouTube will give you so many memberships to give away for free. You don't have to pay for them. So why didn't he, out of the goodness of his heart, just give out free memberships?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He
Yeah.
done he done made me mad.
You see what KT put? She said he gifted. Oops, it went up. He gifted me one of his memberships, and I don't even watch him. And sometimes I think when he would do that, I'm like, dude, that's not going to get you. I think he kind of did it also because he thought people would be like, oh, he's nice. I'm going to go over and subscribe. And, if people don't like you, people don't like you. They've already made their decision for the most part. And some people may change. You may win over some. But for the most part, these are, it's not like the Mo3 sector where, everyone's young, 20 something, usually 35 and under. People over here are, for the most part, are more seasoned, especially the old heads. And, we just don't fall for the okey doke easily. B sector content creators in the B sector go through a lot. They get tough skin, and they're not easily swayed. And I don't know. I just that really to think that the hood table is clout chasing off of Shakim, off of
And I
any.
made sure not to put his name in the title
Mm-hmm.
because that would have been another clout chase.
I'm gonna
I'm
tell you
sorry.
this. I would have done it and I would have said, and what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, little boy?
I
Go,
hate that
woo.
this happened to hood table because you don't even
She don't
sound
bother
like.
nobody. That's why I'm so mad. He's already got strike one with me, what he did to VS. Now he's got strike two with the hoods up. I'm mad now.
Yeah, I just she just sounds She doesn't even, Hood Table doesn't even sound right like her usual self. And this is two times two of those fools have, upset her into that. Well, this is the third time because Chopsticks upset you by telling his people that what did he say? Because I don't watch you. That if it wasn't for him, he's the reason why she's been getting numbers.
And maybe that's where it came from because he even said that. But see, my thing is, this is my thing. My thing is, if my last few videos were high, it had nothing to do with me going somewhere else and clout chasing. I was sitting right here and people come in, regardless of what we talking about. We discuss everything. That's our motto from the hood to the White House and including the B sector. Every time we go live, we discussing some shit might be the B sector, some shit might be somewhere else. So for you to say that I'm clout chasing off of the Umar boys, that is a bunch of bullshit. I wouldn't even know them if they wouldn't have came over here and introduced themselves. Like if they don't come over here, the show don't stop.
Yeah.
The show ain't gonna stop if they don't come over here and hit the panel or jump down in the chat.
I've
That just
seen
what makes no sense to me. How's you? I mean, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's just
And
dumb.
and I think Chopsticks was in your clouds lurking as usual because he was also in that 5 minutes. He was also trying to convince Lemon. I was trolling. For people to say that, I meant it is crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I said in the beginning before I started that I was trolling. And everybody in here that said they saw that said that he said it, then he gauged the reaction, and then he said like he usually does. And if it's not going his way and everyone's not agreeing, then he'll say, but I was just trolling. So I hope Lemon isn't over there falling, for what he's saying. I don't want to, yeah. I want to think
Well,
that,
people were over there telling him to watch to watch the video. That's the same thing we were saying over here. We was like, just watch the video, red ball, skip through it, whatever. Just watch the video for your own. I even said that over here. I said, before you go ham and before you go at code, make sure you watch the video. So he did say he was going to watch it first. But he also said a lot of people been hitting him up in the background, telling him that Cole was dragging him about his sexuality. But then Cole jumped on Shakim's and said, man, so they didn't tell you that I was just trolling? And then weren't we just talking about that earlier? People are tired of people saying they're just trolling because you don't know if they're lying, if they being for real, if they just like the dude landlord with old girl. He talking about he was just trolling her. He was just playing with her, running a play on her. Like that shit is whack.
I've seen him run that saying something mean about Lady Nika, Mother, now you, Brianna, and then when they get in his ass, he'll jump up on the panel. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just trolling, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. But I was just trolling. And they take him right back. And it's like sometimes I wonder if you know if I don't know. I just wonder sometimes if you know, discernment is a rare thing, because watching all this happen, it has to be. Because I just guess I assumed that grown people can always see bullshit coming. You might see bullshit coming and you might decide to go with it. But after some point, you got to let it go. I, I don't know. I don't know
That's right, Lynette. You see what Lynette said?
what you.
That form of trolling looks strange. They love you, then talk smack. Now they bipolar moods needs to be addressed. That is crazy though. Like we like you, but we gonna trash you and drag you. But we're gonna just call it trolling.
Right. And then when people start getting in their ass, oh, I was trolling. You guys, I was just joking. Y'all know, come on now. You know I love so and so. Come on now. You guys know. You guys are tripping. You guys should know how I am by now. Mm-mm.
What's up, the Hood and Ray? How y'all doing? Jackie Chambers, KT. Good afternoon. What's up, Roxy? Yeah, but I had to go live because I just want to put it out there that I did not send. That is a lie. I did not send anything to Barry Carey. I did not send anything to Jay Dunn. I was doing a commentary and his name came up and I posted a picture of it and they used it for content. But I didn't send anything to Klaus Chait. So I wish he would just at least stop saying that. Get mad because I talked about you canceling the Cash App, but stop saying that I'm clout chasing and I sent them that information to clout chase because that did not happen.
And it's kind of irritating that they're saying $1 when it was two $1 cash apps. And I guess he wants to make it not as, because two solidifies your point. One, they're only talking over there about one, and it was two. I mean, I don't know. I just hate to hear you like this, because you don't bother
It's
anyone.
okay. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good in the hood. You know how we are over here. Shit. People going hey, it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. This is the B sector. Sometimes people like what you say, some people don't, and they'll do a response. And even though it's partially incorrect, hey, but it is what it is. I
They
just want to clear that part up. That's all. Yeah,
they're
very Carey. Yes, we said that. We said that you said last night that you was going to screenshot it, and Jay Dunn also said I'm going to screenshot it. So that is how y'all got it. I mean, that it's like
You said it on the panel too. It wasn't even like Very Carey said it in the chat, but you highlighted the comment and Jay Dunn said, hold on, Hood Table. I want to screenshot that."
right.
And
And
like you didn't watch nothing.
right. And they're always lurking, at least one or two of them, because they always send out their spies to
They
see
don't have
what,
content
yeah,
without
what
us.
everyone is talking about, and then they report back if it's not them themselves. They were even okay, so it's Chopsticks, MBK, and what's his name? The one that drives all the time with the bow tie.
Oh, you
Uh,
talking about Ghetto?
Ghetto Intellect. He replaced Shakim. I'm assuming, and so it's the three of them over there. And so Lemon was like, "Do you asked Chopsticks? Do you miss Shakim? How do you feel that you threw away Shakim? Oh, I didn't throw him away. I didn't throw him away. I like Shakim. He was like, do you like Ghetto Intellect? He breezed right over that, didn't answer. And that's the kind of person he is, a user, uh, a person that twists truths, tells lies. And I wouldn't be bothered with him. You're not going to use me up and then throw me away. You're not. If I'm bringing something to the table to help you, it just doesn't make any sense. And I hate that the lies have floated over here because Hood Table doesn't bother anyone. I I I don't know.
I'm the same way, Corio. They be messing with Hood Table, but she don't bother me. First off, Hood Table wouldn't know these people if they didn't come over here in the chat. Secondly, why would they come over here if Hood Table didn't have clout? Because they seem to only show up in chats where there's quite a few people. And they obviously saw that and was like, you know what? Maybe we can get her on our side.
Exactly. And and I know her. She's still gonna be gracious. You
She's
know what I'm
humble as
saying?
shit.
she's still going to be gracious. And if she lets them up on the panel, I'm not going to say a word. If they're, you know what I'm saying, if they're nice and mannerable, and maybe she can talk it out with him or them. But you know,
Not
she's
as long as I'm a bag of bitches. I'm not
oh
talking to him.
oh okay.
But I might
Because
cuss
that's
him
what
out.
Lemon was saying. He was like, okay, yeah, so she might have said something about you with canceling it, but she ain't up here calling you all kind of names and being disrespectful. He's like, that fuck that hoe. I was like, well, fuck you too, nigga. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you too.
Hi Ray. Hi Max Boogie. Hi,
What's up,
oh,
talent?
oh my
Good
shit.
afternoon. Good afternoon, Hood. Good
Oh,
afternoon,
is there
Good
uh,
Hey, talent.
afternoon.
that was
Choreo.
that
Good
was a
afternoon,
quick week.
Charlie.
That was a quick week, but
Look,
I
look,
have
y'all knew when you decided to do this type of commentary. You knew I was trying my best. I said, let me not get involved here because you know how I feel about those clowns. But I also saw how it was impacting you, Hood, and I came up here to tell you. Look, first of all, you said, and I know it's hard to do and it's content, but these dudes, they're like basic beginner level trolls. And by doing outrageous stuff, they're looking for a response, which you're giving them now. But I understand it does make, you can't eat off of these clowns, as people have proven. But the thing is, when they say this type of stuff, you consider the source. You have to understand the Sakim guy. Yeah, he's just a bum, and he's slow. He's mentally unwell, and they're exploiting him. But just for content, he'll say do anything to get a rise out of people. And basically, I'm just tired of it. Tired of listening to all of them. At first, I thought it was great to have a straight male perspective. We realized quickly Sakim wasn't straight. Then we had a guy who was articulate in Dr. Bankruptcy. And we thought that, well, I said, oh, this is great. Straight guy coming in the sector. I said, oh, wow. Then I saw him lying. See, one thing they all do, uh, it's a joint effort. They just they're pathological liars. I thought it was just like just to be funny or stuff. But one of my first introductions to Dr. Bankruptcy was he tried to roll me into some Queen Tulsa thing because he's homophobic. The second time I interacted with this dude, it was on Lemon's panel, and I was saying something about Lulu May, the content creator, and I was saying people should go listen to her. And Lemon mentioned, you do know that she's trans. And I was like, no, I didn't know that. But it doesn't impact me enjoying the commentary. And this clown, Dr. Bankruptcy, said, and those of you who were there, you recall this. He said, "Oh, I see what you're up to, brother. You should have told him. That's like putting arsenic in the coffee, slipping it into the coffee." And I said at the time, I said, why do I need to, quote unquote, warn people about good commentary if they're trans or whatever they are? That's irrelevant. If the commentary is good. So I knew right there this guy was a clown. And
mhm.
so then I started noticing him just lying on people. And then because he's articulate, and a lot of these people don't know how to deal with these low level bums like Dr. Bankruptcy, they fall into his nonsense. If you go into his chat, which I was doing in the beginning to compare numbers between Ronnie Q and him, see what type of traction, because they have traction because they have big content creators behind them. Now you'll see with Sakim, when they do the redirects, he may get 100, but without those redirects, he is trash. He gets like 50, 30 people in his chat. The same would happen with Code too, because he provides no value whatsoever. None whatsoever. It's Wayne Brady, and then you have the two talents, no pun intended, which is MBK and it's now Ghetto Intellect. I got to be honest. I like those two dudes. I give Ghetto Intellect a hard time because he lost his teeth and his wife. Due to YouTube, lost his wife and his teeth due to poor dental hygiene. So I clown him for that. But in terms of talent, in terms of interest, I like hearing those two dudes. but not some lying guy. See, the real core of the matter is, can you respect somebody who doesn't provide for their family? And he's middle aged. If he was a young kid, Dr. Bank, or I'll call him bad credit code, if he was somebody who was able to provide for his family, then I could kind of see, I'll say, let the guy live. But this guy's got the estate, the property that was left to him by his wife's mother, and got that going into foreclosure, them filing bankruptcy, numerous judgments. This guy can't even provide for his family. And you people are going into his chat like he's some savior. I said, let me see who these so-called professional black women who are buying into his nonsense. And I saw. I said, oh, I thought she had good sense. Oh, that one's in there? I thought she had good sense. And that's where you pick out. And that, see, because when you fall for a clown who you can see clearly, this guy's a clown trying to pit black women against one another and do all types of nonsense. Even when this Sakim clown talks to Bree and he said, big sexy. And this, see, I know what these clowns are up to because I've heard them in their back chat. They didn't know it was there. I've heard them denigrate black women. Conscious Energy can't stand black women. He's married to a white woman. Bad Credit Code is married to a Vietnamese woman. The Vaseline guy, Sakim, he likes white men to bend him over. These are idiots. These are the lowest of the low. And see, because they use the front man, Wayne Brady, aka Bad Credit Code, who's articulate, and these women think they've latched onto a prize. He's no prize. He's nobody to follow. He's not even listen to his old lives where he's doing his so-called own commentary. He's uninteresting. The guy is uninteresting. It's no hating about it. See, because these clowns know how I'm coming. They know. They respect me. They'll come out here and tell you people I'm this and that. See, I was there in the beginning when they praised me. They tried to befriend me, but I wasn't having it because I knew they were clowns. You're not on my level. You wouldn't chop it up with me in real life. I wouldn't associate with any of these bums in real life. But I'll do it here because I find it entertaining. But Tanya, I don't want you to get out your body over all of this nonsense. They're trying to get spark up some content, and they're going to do more of this. They're going to attack random people. See, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about MBK and a possible so. I think it was I forget whose platform it was. Was it here?
Yes.
Yeah. And I mentioned that I needed to get buy-in from the beef sector people I really like. And I had mentioned, who did I mention? Hood, and I mentioned Very Carey and a host of others. Now, not to me, those clowns really on the Hood table really they had no interest. And with Carey, it wasn't on anybody's radar. But soon as I mentioned something, they're on it. Same thing with the music. This clown, Sakim, he didn't really care about music before he got in this sector the way he does now. What did it? Me. What did it? The rap battle. Even before that, he saw me posting the music. These clowns, they can't do it. They have no originality. And that's why I did the song. I think you thought I was joking, Tanya, when I I have a new song because I'm just tired of clout chasers. So when you see me say Big Lang new single Clout Chasers, because you guys were talking about clout chasers in a moment, this song I released yesterday, and I'm telling you, it's a banger. When you get off of here, Hood, I want you to listen to it because it is crazy. But Corey, I know you're just chomping at the bit to talk. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to go listen. That's all.
Yeah. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. But but Hood, I do not want you to get out your body in regards to these clowns, and don't let them come back because what this clown does, Bad Credit Code, he'll come back and because he's just a complete wishy-washy, disingenuous guy. He'll come back and say, "Oh, you know, I'm just playing. I'm trolling. And a lot of these stupid women, aka mammies, they buy into it. and you're not a mammy hood choreo. We already know. We already know how you coming. And I am telling you, you kind of had to ignore these clowns, but I understand how content creators find it difficult to do so because it creates commentary. But I think we have to start focusing on beef sector commentary again, and the Just Krista and Landlord. I like that because we got a respite from this whole Umar boys thing, and but then they keep throwing new characters, this conscious energy, and these other clowns. I'm not interested in any of these bums. I do like Hood. That's my own personal thing. I do like MBK. I like, but MBK isn't part of the Umar boys, and neither is Ghetto. So I like these. So I think if MBK and Ghetto, if they drop their nuts and said, we don't need this goofy, this bad credit dude, we don't need him. We can do this on our own. And we can network with the women in the beef sector on our own. And as far as I know, see, I don't know too much about Ghetto. He may have been married to a white woman. But I know MBK, it's been confirmed he's married to a black woman. But these other clowns, they hate black women. I can't even begin to tell you. See, these are manosphere clowns. They're incels. When you see Happy Life and these other idiots, Sakim with the Vaseline because he's never had sex before, other than somebody running up in him with Vaseline. These are incels. You hear about the manosphere incels. They actually infiltrated your sector. And you guys are just letting them in because, oh, well, y'all didn't have no content. So what's wrong with this kind? It's fresh content. Yeah, you can't allow. Yeah, I mean, that's a stupid argument. You're going to let misogynistic dudes come in here and play you? Those of us who are professional and watching on the sidelines, all we can say is shame on you. You women who allow these bums to come in here and do this to y'all, take money from y'all, clown y'all in back chats, make fun of how you speak. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. But that's all I wanted to say. I got to get back to business, but I just wanted to let you know, Tanya, keep your head up and don't let them get to you.
Well, thank you for that. And thank you for jumping up here. And I just, like I said, I'm not per se letting it, take over, my day or anything. I'm not over here, angry or, ready to fight. But I just wanted to make sure that I did put it out there that quit telling people that I'm sending pictures around the people behind the scene because I didn't do that. In the chat yesterday, Mary Carey and Jay Dunn said, I'm screenshotting this so I can use for content on my show. And they went and did their shows later that evening and used my screenshot. So
I'm
that's
ready to fight.
basically it. Hey, Kenna. Hey, Buddha. And everybody else who just came in. Clyde, J Truth. What's up, you guys? Miss LA, make sure you like and share the video. What's up, child? Hey, you guys.
The
Thank
hood
you so much
table.
for coming through. Thanks for sliding on me because I need the clout chase to get my numbers. I got a clout chase to get my numbers.
The hood table. You might not be ready to fight, and you might not ready to be hollering or screaming at somebody, but I am, because this is to me strike 3 or 4 for that boy. And I'm gonna tell you something. You don't mess with my peoples. So I'm a little angry because it would have been one thing if he would just try to clout chase off of you. But calling you B words and stuff like that and disrespecting you and calling you out your name, that's a whole nother.
And she's not the one that did anything. She was sitting here minding her own business. You came over here and did that. So how can you hold her accountable because she didn't want to let you use her
Her
content?
content. It's
That's
is it not pinned? I
all.
got you, Carrie.
And this is her house. This is her intellectual property. If she says no, she says no. You move along. It's not a big deal. They make it, see, because like Talon said, when they don't have your content to use, they don't have the B sector women's content to use, they have nothing. And I think that, I know Charlie's mad, and I'm just like, It just makes me upset that I know the hood table's not mad. She's not angry. It's just like, how dare you? But I think I'm at that point too, Charlie. I think I wasted all my anger on uh, the great value Run DMC earlier. I think I'm just drained of anything because they suck. They if you let them, when you don't care for them and they're around, they suck the air out of the room. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
they suck
Mm-hmm.
the air out of the room, and and they try to beat you down. And sometimes you get tired, and then sometimes you want to fire up alive and correct the mess. And
Right.
this time, sometimes you'll let people, it's roasted and gagged. And there's been times people have said things about the hood table, and we laugh about it and keep it moving. She doesn't even address it. But this right here, telling people she's clout chasing off you when you wanted to use her content, it's the nerve. And
The nerves.
the nerve.
It's
Can
the fact for me that he called her out her name and all that stuff just because she said no.
yeah, for $1. Okay. Kenneth said, what happened to hood table? Um,
Oh, Kenna, I think did I see her comment? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me read this first.
Harry,
Someone tell that dude he's pure trash and Corey don't like him. Brianna Ness betrayed the B sector so bad. Oh my god, any OG that supports them should get their side eye. Oh wow. Well, J True trying to stay cool after the weather gets hotter. Listen, Kenna, about maybe 4 days ago, I had a live and Shakim, he had sent me a super chat and he had asked could he use my content, and I had said in the live, no, just because you're not a member don't mean you can use the content, because he said can members use your content on their videos, and I say you can do reviews, but I don't want you to do that. And I wasn't disrespectful or anything like that, but then he sent me several $1 cash apps. And so when I got the $1 cash apps, I noticed them and I was like, okay, I didn't really jump on them, go to them to see if I had to accept or anything like that. I just noticed them. And they said for members to use your membership. And I didn't respond because I'm like, well, didn't he hear me on the live say no? So then I got another cash app and they asked the same thing. And so I ignored it again.
it was
So then,
for uh,
like,
it was for another dollar.
it was for another dollar, and it said the same thing for members to use your content, or and so I ignored that one again. I just went about my day like I didn't think nothing of it. But I always kept it in the back of my mind when he sent me those original super chats. I always kept it in the back of my mind that he has in the past asked for refunds from YouTube. So it was like, and then even in the chat, I know he probably was joking, but after he sent me a cash app, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna need that back tomorrow." Y'all remember that? He
Yes.
typed it in the chat. Remember, I said you only getting back 50% of it because I'm keeping 50%, and it was a
Yeah.
little kiki, a little jokey joke, but I still keep it in the back of my mind. How could you not forget? I mean, he was posting it on his panel. He was laughing and joking about it. Yeah, I asked for my money back. And what? That's my money. What? So I always kept that in the back of my head whenever he, sent something. So as far as the cash apps, next thing I know, a few days later, I get a message saying both of the cash apps were canceled by Shakim. So I was like, it just hit me like, just the history. Even though it was a $1, I'm not making it about the $1, but I'm just like it's just I don't know. I don't play those games. Don't send me money. Don't send me no money. Like I don't want no money, no dollar, no $5, nothing. Cancel your membership. Just wash my hands because it's bullshit. And now he on here today because we was doing commentary on it yesterday, and I had posted a screenshot of the canceled cash apps, Kenna, And so then a couple of people in my chat who are CCs, they said, we're going to screenshot this. They said it in the chat. They said, we're going to screenshot this and use it for content. And I was like, okay, cool. So they went live last night, 2 CCs discussing it. So he's over there on his panel saying that I took the picture of the screen of the Cash Apps and I sent it to this person and I sent it to that person and I sent it to that person because I'm clouting on the Umar boys. I'm clout chasing on the Umar boys. And that basically we wouldn't be shit over here without the Umar boys. So that's what happened basically, Kenna. And he's over there calling me a bag of bitches and hoes and all that kind of other shit because of the fact I talked about him canceling the Cash App.
Yeah. Somebody might be in the back chat, boo.
Oh, they were, but they dropped down. That was Carrie. You can come back, Carrie. I had added her to the panel, but she dropped down.
Hi, Shady Blue. Hi,
Yeah, what's up, Shady
Blue? Miss Juicy Reviews. I say hi to Kenna. Clyde, Nova. I said hi to Ray. Miss
Yes,
L.
hey, Miss Juicy.
Soul Sister. Phenomenal Scorpio. Lynette. I'll
Raya.
just until she came back.
Oh yeah, Very Carrie said she couldn't hear, so she might hit the link again.
Okay. Shady Bonnet. Let's see, Kenna.
But yeah, welcome to the chat, y'all. We just shooting the shit over here today, just trying to clear up a few things. But it's all good in the hood. It's all good at the hood table. It's all good.
Let's see. Yeah, I think Buddha, Max Boogie.
Sometimes you just gotta clear things up, even if you want to, because Corey was right. Normally, if somebody don't like something I say about some content, I just pay it dust.
You know, half the time you probably don't even know if anybody said anything about you. I've only seen you clear up twice. This time, and when Witchamajigger said something about you being in VS's chat, and he thought that he said that Deanna would be mad, and you know, went up on Deanna's panel and you cleared that up. You know, those are the only 2 times I've ever seen you do something like this. The rest of the time, you just let it fly because it doesn't apply.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, a flat out blatant lie. I had to come back on here and just say my part. You know, my point of view of the whole situation, the whole thing. It was my point of view. But I'm like, you for him to get that upset because I mentioned about the cancel Cash App, like it was $1. Like everybody is like, oh, it's $1. She upset about a cancel. I wasn't upset to be. First of all, I wasn't upset. I just mentioned it. I wasn't upset. I wasn't angry. I didn't say, why the fuck you take your dollar back? None of that shit. I didn't call him no names about him taking his dollar back. I just brought it up. Yeah, you took your dollar back. You know, why you cancel your dollar Cash App? Shit, you requested more back from YouTube for other Cash Apps from other people.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Phenomenal Scorpio. She must have been in the bushes. She says, Corey Lover, I love how you defend your friend. Yeah. You know, I don't think I did anything more than anybody else who loves their friend. And, you know, you see what you see. And because Hood Table is way capable of defending herself. It's just that, you know, I couldn't hold it in any longer. And I do want to apologize for,
Don't you apologize.
you know, because, you know, we usually don't act like that. We usually are over here chilling, you know, going over commentary, laughing and talking with up here on the panel and with the people in the chat. It usually doesn't get like that. So, but yeah, I love her. And
we usually chill over here. I mean, but most people who've been knowing me or following me for a long time, they know I don't even do the back and forth with people on here. I get on here, I do my commentary, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're never going to always like somebody's commentary. Who was that this morning Olivia said whether it's in your favor or not in your favor. I
Yeah,
think that was Olivia.
it
She said
was.
whether it's in your favor or not in your favor, I'm gonna just do my commentary. It's opinions. But I just think that he just got really just like over upset. He just dragging it out.
Well,
And then he in there talking about, and you ain't gonna hit this link. You talking about that cancel, but you ain't gonna hit this link. You ain't gonna come over here and hit this link. I know your friends that sent you a kite and told you to come hit this link. I'm like, really? I ain't hitting no damn link, and you over there cursing me out. The fuck? Like, it ain't even that serious. It ain't even. I just met you. It ain't even that serious. I don't even know you. Like,
and just for the people who will review this or they're up in the cloud, like she said, she rarely hits panels in all the years she's been here. So she it's really not her thing to do, but like she ever even gave 1 second of thought to hitting your panel. I mean, the nerve to even say that, like he got word that you wanted to hit the panel, or he, uh, 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 uh,
I feel you, Corio.
mm, mm, mm.
Like he thinks. Here's another thing. He thinks she would hit his panel after he spoke to her like that and spoke down to her. The hood table does not take anybody's disrespect and should not, and no woman should. If you talk to me that way, I'm not coming up on your panel. I'm not cool with you no more. I ain't gonna be in your chat. Hey, ghetto.
what's
Ladies,
up,
what's up?
kiddo?
I'm gonna be quick, everybody. Hey, Corio, I can't see the other person.
Hi,
What you call?
that's
It's
Charlie.
Charlie.
Hey,
Hi, Ghetto.
Charlie.
Hey,
So,
Ghetto.
so here's what's going on. He's a spoiled brat, and the fact that y'all give MBK grace is pissing him off. So now he wants to turn on you. He turns on anybody that doesn't blindly follow him. Ignore him. I did want to say this to you, Shakim. Remember, we guests over here. We trying to get comfortable. We still guests over here. You start demanding people to hit your link. Boy, stop acting like a little spoiled brat and grow up somewhere. Because that's where you're going to wear out your welcome. You're going to wear out your welcome getting entitled, young man. Go sit your tired little ass down somewhere. You ladies be great. I'm back to the chat.
Thank
All
you,
right,
ghetto.
all right. Thank you,
Thank
ghetto.
you, Ghetto. See, that's what I'm saying. Ghetto and MBK are black sector. They're not, I think they're doing him a favor and not the other way around. And I think Chopsticks thinks that he's doing them a favor, and it's just not the case. Ghetto's been over here off and on for years, and MBK has too. So, I personally just don't think that enough respect is given to that. And to me, that was, when they come up here, they're not disrespectful. They can laugh and talk. Well, yeah, well, he's been up here and laughed and talked for a minute, but you ask them questions. They stand in the paint. MBK sat up here for like 2 days straight for hours, answering hard questions, getting disrespected a few times, and we asked really hard questions, and he stood in the paint and he did it, and that's what you respect. You don't respect someone that, because they're getting their way with other content creators, everybody's not going to say yes. And it's like Beto said, it's entitlement and being spoiled. You get a lot of grace with three other content creators, but everybody is not going to be, feel that way. And even though it's up to the hood table, who she shared lets use her videos, but you giving big money over there to use videos, and you gonna come over here with a dollar?
Sorry, Charlie. I had to mute you because you had a little background noise. But what's up, Styles Batista? How you doing? Hey, Soul Sister B. What's up, Roxy? Yes, yes, yes. I even feel weird discussing this. Like, I don't normally respond to people. Like, I might have been here since the conception of the B sector, but I don't normally do no back and forth with people on here. I just come on here and give my commentary, whatever type of commentary it is. But next week, shit, I'll be doing TV show reviews, and I'll be back down to my little crowd, that love watching the TV show that I love watching. But it's all good. I mean, we over here on the hood table, we do what we do regardless. Like I said, regardless of who comes, regardless of how many people in the lives, people come over here, they get entertained, we go home, and I still support other people. A lot of people in this sector, I support heavily, and will continue to support. It's like, I don't know. This is our little bubble, our little circle, and we don't we don't really clout chase over here. I mean, it's just weird to me to even hear somebody say people who have came over here and started doing commentary on us, to hear them say we clout chasing off of them. It just don't make no sense. That just makes my ear just
It's almost like they're trying to create a cult. You know how you get people and you isolate them. You know the people in their chats. It's almost like they're trying to tell them so their people will believe it. You know how Babe Nation was, how she kept them isolated and she would tell them what she wanted to tell them, and and they would believe it and they would drop down in people's chats arguing and stuff. And it's just kind of like that. They want to isolate that group of people that they have, and they want to run, narratives and stories and hope that the people believe them. So now, people think that, you really did this, you really sent his stuff around, and that you're clout chasing. And that's the part kind of that irritates me, is that there's going to be people in their chats that believe this mess. You know,
mm-hmm,
it
mm-hmm.
like I said, it's almost like they want to create a cult. And I guess that's the way you keep, they feel they have to keep people, because it's weird. They all say they can't stand each other and they argue, but they use the same program. They use the same methods. It's just, mm, to me, that means they have to be communicating behind the scenes, because they all run the same playbook.
Well, that's about all I gotta say about this. And
I know, yeah, it was a
the fact that he's upset to go over there and talking that shit, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, I just met him. Ain't no love lost. Ain't no
well,
love lost. What's up, Barry? How you
He
doing?
can he can
uh,
kiss my lily white. Woohoo!
Witcher said that I forget her name. I can't think of her name. She said she was almost home and she wanted to hit the link.
Oh yeah,
Very
Carrie.
Carrie.
Yeah, yeah,
Very
yeah.
Mhm.
Carrie. Yeah.
That's who it
Yeah,
was.
I think she wanted to hit the link and explain, her show last night. But I don't know if she's gonna make it home in time or not. What's up, Informant Sugar? How you doing, love?
Hey, Grish.
Kenneth said he's trying to get clicks and views in any way he can. And that's all good, but don't lie. Just don't lie.
Don't get Grish mad.
Why would I send I don't I don't be behind the scenes like that, just sending pictures and sending all that kind of stuff behind the scenes like that. So, and the crazy thing about it is, if he had saw my live, or if he heard about my live, like,
I
he could
don't.
have just came over and been like,
I
the
don't
hood
think.
table, it was a misunderstanding. Woo woo. I mean, that's basically what I said earlier today. I said, you know what? I'll give you that. If you canceled it because of the fact I didn't accept it, I'll give you that. I didn't realize I had to accept it because I get cash apps. I send cash apps and receive cash apps not all the time from people on YouTube, but just in real life. And I don't never hardly have to hit an accept button. It's just there. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
can either leave it there or I can transfer it to my bank account. So I'm
Yeah.
not used to hitting an accept button. So that's why I just let the shit sit there. People send me cash apps sometimes and I don't even know it's there. Because for one, I don't even have the notification on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't get cash apps like that where to have my notification on. So sometimes I'll check my cash app and I'll see there's money on there. I'm like, oh, somebody sent me a cash app.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I never hear it ding, make that
Never.
noise. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, informant sugar. Yeah. Yeah. Charlie told you.
Yeah.
We just had a disappointing. Well, for me, a disappointing thing that happened. And it was backed up by a major content creator. And I love me some Ness, but you know, to agree, to agree that it is a clout chase, it's just like Ness. The hood table's been over here, for a long time creating content. Why would she clout chase off $1? Well, actually $2 off of him. I don't know. I can't get my feelings in check on how I feel about this. I think you know, uh,
Well, I'm about to get off of here and I'm gonna have me a drink
I'm a
and just enjoy this beautiful weather that we are getting over here and continue to roam the YouTube streets today to see who's all going live. I don't know if Lemon's still going live since he did had a conversation on Shakim's earlier with Cole because remember Lemon had heard that Cole had some things to say about his sexuality and stuff about his him camming up. But then Cole was over there saying, you know what, I was just trolling. People should have told you I was trolling. So I don't know if Lemon's going to go live about it or not. But he
oh
did have a live set up for 4 o'clock or 4:30 or
oh
something like that.
he said he most definitely was going live because he said he's going to drag Shakim.
Oh, and see, he said he was going to drag Shakim.
Said he's going to drag the dog shit out of Shakim.
Oh, I thought he was okay. Now,
Yeah,
why he gonna drag Shakim?
because they were laughing and joking and stuff, but Shakim was kind of dragging him. They were saying he looked zesty
Oh,
Hey,
and
can you hear me?
Chris.
hi
Hey,
Grish,
Hi,
hi Grish.
beautiful.
how you doing? Okay, so let me just say this. I'm not claiming anything, but these are my folks. These are my people. And I'm just trying to understand, are we warring?
No,
Oh no, Chris, stand down.
yeah,
Stand down.
yeah,
Because
and you're our people too, Grish. I hope you know that.
now what happened? Because I've been in meetings and things like that. So what happened?
So basically, the yesterday the hood table showed where Shakim sent her $1 cash app and then took it
Two
back,
dollars.
basically trying to
$2.
ask you. Yeah, it was $2 trying to use her content, and she said no.
Okay.
Sh and then today he goes live. Other people in the chat, Jay Dunn was here and Very Carey, they screenshotted it and used it for their lives. He goes live saying that the hood table is only doing that to clout chase him and called her a bag of bees and all kind of stuff. Pretty much.
Really? Really? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So
Yeah,
is
he's telling people that I sent the screenshot of the canceled cash apps that I was sending them around to other content creators when those content creators were actually in my chat and even on my panel. And they said in the chat, and I even highlighted it on the screen, they were saying, we're going to screenshot this and go live about it. I was like, okay. But he's going around telling people that I'm sending this shit you know, behind the
right.
gate, sending it out
Right.
to people to clout chase.
So so
I had
so
to come
so
live
so
to say that's not true. I'm not sending
so
shit to
here's
nobody.
the no, if you're going live, let's put the balls on the table. Shall we?
Go ahead.
Now, if you were, what business is that of his? You could do whatever you want. He does whatever he wants. The link is in the chat. Hit it, big boy. Otherwise, I guess we at war. Please
No,
let me know. No,
don't
no,
be at.
no. Because no, no, no. Because the bottom line is you have been here longer than him. How is he gonna give you ultimatums? You could do whatever the F you want. Now, I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while because he runs and he hides behind people. And so, therefore, if this is what he wants, then let's get it started. Now,
Grish, it
you
would
can
be
call
way.
whoever you need to call. You do whatever you need to do because I've been waiting for this. Okay? So now the link is in the chat. If you don't want a problem, please hit it. I'll step down and you can speak to the hood table. Otherwise, I guess we are on.
Oh no,
We
I
are
don't want to
very
speak
much
to him
on.
after he called me a bag of bitches and hoes and everything else
Well, he
because
calls
the
it.
fact that I brought up and the reason why I really brought it up, Grish, not because it has nothing to do with the dollar. It was just I'm like, dang, he done canceled his shit. Like he done canceled and asked for refunds from other people like Ness and KRN. That's the reason why I brought it up. I used it for content,
Mm,
yeah, but I'm not cloud chase. He said we wouldn't be shit over here. We would never get numbers if it wasn't for the Umar boys. As if we were
really?
actually seeking them out. Like I can't help who comes over here on my channel and on my panel. That's not called cloud chasing. I ain't hit nobody up. I ain't emailed none of them Negroes and said, come over here, hit my panel. Let's do an interview. They freely came over here as they always Ghetto was just on the panel. Talking about, don't pay that nigga no mind. Like I ain't going out looking for nobody for no damn clout
Well,
chasing.
I'm just saying at this moment, I'm not saying it's a war with the Umar boys. I ain't say that at all. But old boy, I already know your move. You're gonna try to run behind people to try to for protection. That's what you said. You said you're in the beef sector because you said Ness adopted you as a little brother. You try to run behind people and think that's gonna protect you, but it's motherfucking not. Okay? That's what I want to say. All right? So it's over. If you want to come hit the link and speak to her, so it won't be no problem. How long you gonna be?
I
Oh,
think he
I
might.
was actually about to get off here, and I ain't claiming no wars. I'm not trying to go to war with nobody. I
No,
said
it's
what I
but
said. I
what
said
it
what I
is
said.
this. This is what it is. Who is he to talk to you in that way? That's all I want to say. When is enough gonna be enough? He does this to everybody. Then when you get on his butt, he runs behind people. So just like you know them, we know them too. Okay? So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I have no problem with it. We're gonna
Here,
see.
here's the thing, Grish. Hood Table has built her channel up from the ground up. She's been on here long, grinding. And I guess what bothers me the most is that he can come over here for 90 days and all of a sudden, she's clout chasing over him, on him. You know, Chopsticks basically said the same thing. If it wasn't for me, I've been driving her numbers over there. When she gets these big numbers, it's because of me. And it's like, she's been here long. She's grinded. She built her shit from the ground up. And for you guys to come here from in 90 days and tell your, group of people, like I said, it's almost like they're trying to build a cult off of the same people that come to their chats. And it kind of just upsets me because those people are going to believe what they say. And she's been over here working her ass off to get where she's at now. You know what I mean? That's what
This
bothers.
is what's getting me. And Corey, I respect everything you're saying. And Very Carey was just up here.
Oh, do you
Did
see
she come
her?
back?
Do you see her hood table?
She's probably having
Hold on, hold on,
connection
hold on, hold
issues.
on, hold on, hold on. I don't see nobody up here.
Oh,
She,
okay.
she
Very
was
Carey,
just
hit
here.
the link. Hit the link, Very Carey. I'm sorry. I thought I added her on already before I stepped away. But yeah, go ahead. Hit the link, Very Carey. But yeah, Jay Wilson over there, he talking about did the hood table set the men up.
Set what
Really?
man up?
So
What
who set
men?
who set him up? Because don't he have to hand his keys over to the HOA?
I'm like, hold up. Oh my god. I don't get it.
Hmm.
Who did I set up? Hold
Doesn't he
on,
have to
y'all.
give his key to the HOA?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's one of the policies.
I don't watch him anymore.
Well, I'm
Every
just
blue
saying.
moon, I'll pop in late at night and do a replay to go to sleep. I just don't actively go over there anymore to listen to him. I really don't. And before this is funny, he was big up in the hood table. Go over and see her live. Go over and see her live. And I had heard on somebody's panel, I think it might have been Ronnie Q, but don't quote me, that he was all against them. Oh, he talked about them like a dog. He talked about the people that supported them. And I think it was on Ronnie Q's panel, someone said now he wants to embrace them. He's talking good about them. He wants, he's like he wants them to hit the panel. So he's turned on a dime once again. And now he, is saying stuff about the hood table. I mean, what's wrong with these people? I just don't get it, what the fascination is. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know.
Well, hey, Mary Carey.
Hey Tanya. Hey everybody.
What's
Hey
up
Hey,
to
with
the
you,
chat.
girl?
Can you
Hey,
guys hear me?
beautiful. Yes,
Oh
we
yeah,
hear
we
you
hear you
great.
really good.
Okay.
Yep.
I was driving home and I don't know what happened. My phone could not connect. Um am I hearing right? Did one of the guys, did Shakim go telling somebody else that you are here sending me messages about your cash app?
yeah,
Did I hear right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This is what happens in this beef sector, right? Or well, in this area that we frequent. People just run with things all the time, or people don't take the time out to look at stuff properly. Last night, while I'm just here to make sure I say this, even though you've already mentioned said it before, I'm reiterating. Last night while you were live, I saw you talking about it. And I said, "Oh yeah, I remember him sending those super chats and stuff. He sent some, I think it was 4.99 or something like that, asking if he could review your live. But of course you were behind on the stream, so you weren't seeing all the messages as they came in, or you were not able to answer him the moment he sent it. So, anyways, when I saw you put that Cash App up, I'm like, what? I'm talking about this. So you did put it up. And if he was smart enough to take the time out to go to your last live, he would see that even Jay Dunn was on the panel, and she was like, could you put the video back some more so I could take a screenshot? Do you remember, guys?
yeah,
So
Yeah.
we did see that,
yes.
and that is exactly where I got the receipt from. That's where I got it. So it's crazy that I'm now hearing that you're out here sending me stuff. Do you know my email address? I've never given you my email address, never given you my Instagram, nothing. So how and when would you have sent me this? You know? I don't want people to be out here lying and telling people that you're sending stuff to me. That is crazy. That's a whole lie.
Because
And
that's what some people are going with. Not they're listening to him and saying, "Oh well, she was clout chasing. If she sent that shit to Very Carey and Jay Dunn, yes, she is clout chasing."
and and I don't feel good hearing people say that about you because you've never been that type of person. You've been on
Yeah,
here your whole time doing your own content, doing whatever you felt like talking about. It could be stuff, it could be on the news, it could be reviews, it could be sometimes if you feel like talking about stuff in the beef sector, you do whatever you want to do on your channels. High numbers come, low numbers and stuff, and those got those high numbers. I've seen those. And you've been doing your own thing over here. I haven't been seeing you clicking on all those panels and stuff to as they call it clout chase. They are the ones who came over here to your channel. Did you go over to theirs, clicking their links? No. Well, not that I know of. So
No.
I kind of feel so bad when I hear people talking about you seeking clout. Like, what? You are the ones who came over to her. She didn't go out looking for you. She didn't go out looking for you. So I think it's kind of rude. And then the audacity of you to be sending $1 to $1 cash apps. Like, what is that? How you value her work? Is that how you value her intellectual property? It doesn't work that way. You've been spending a lot in the beef sector, and you think you could come over here and throw $1 at her, and that's how it's supposed to just she's supposed to just roll over and say, okay, you can have my content.
ex-
No, I
exactly,
don't like that.
exactly.
And
And
and I'm tired of hearing this. I'm sorry to be talking so
Hold
much.
on, I'll be back. I'll be back, y'all.
I'm
Keep talking. I'll be back. Could you hold it down,
and I'm
Charlie and Corey and Grish?
Yes.
We got you, boo.
And I'm tired of hearing this thing about clout chasing. Why would she need to clout chase? She's been doing the same thing for years.
Same
She's
thing.
been doing her own thing. She'll have even her pastor on here. She does so many other different things, but because now you're paying a little bit of attention to her channel, you want to come and act like you're the ones bringing her numbers. That is so disrespectful of you. Like you're bringing her numbers like she asked you for help with numbers. She didn't ask. She was quite content with the numbers she got over here and the content she's been doing over here.
So,
Okay, that is just crazy.
do you mind if I ask you a question, please?
Go ahead.
What happened between you and Chopsticks that he feels like is up and stuck with you?
Who
From
is Chopsticks?
Code.
I've never had words with him before. I've never said hi to him in a chat. I've never ever been on his. I don't even know how to find his channel. I've never been subscribed to him. I've never had words with him, so I'm not sure what he means or meant when he said it's up and it's stuck. Maybe he had a conversation with me in his dreams or something, but I've never spoken to him before, ever.
I just want to be clear. He said it's up. And we all know that means up and stuck. But he said, oh no, I've never blah blah blah. Yeah, with Carrie, it's up. And
I
I
don't care.
and I'm like, what in the world? I've known you for years and I've never known you to be mean or rude or do anything to make anyone say it's up. I,
I am not sure I know what he's talking about. I am
okay.
really not sure. I've never had words with him. I only say and I make I don't care. I say this all the time. I heard he does a morning show, but I don't care cuz Ronnie Q does a morning show and I'm supporting Ronnie Q. I
And
don't know if that has anything to do with it. I've never watched your morning show. I don't know what your content is, but I have never withheld my tongue in any chat to say that I am only going to watch Beef Sector talk about Beef Sector. I'm not going to watch any newcomer come over here talking about beef sector. I'm sorry,
that
I don't follow the crowd.
well, he lurks in the clouds. He's probably seen you write that. You know what I mean? That's probably where it came from. And the reason your name was brought up is because they were talking about the people who, whose lives those receipts were shown in. So he can't lie and say he was talking about another Carrie. He can't say that he was just trolling. He said what he said and he meant you.
I have never spoken to that dude before. Well, I wish him all the best, like I
Uh,
do everyone.
yeah,
Th-
yeah.
some of us are on YouTube for different reasons, and some people can't seem to grasp that
Hmm.
some people are here for entertainment. So some people take this a little bit too serious,
Hmm.
and I don't think I care. Well, it's up and it's stuck. I'm congratulations to you, sir. Keep it up there. The sky's the limit. Just keep going up.
She said, "Keep it up."
And we still go watch Barry Carey, and we don't care because Beef Sector love Beef Sector, and bye. That's what I tell
Exactly.
him.
Exactly. And I'm still coming over here. Shit. Do you think I'm going to come over here because you are now supposedly, according to them, from what I heard in this live, sending people over here? I'm like, what? People have been coming over here. People share her channel. People come over here when they know where to go when they want different content. And
Yeah,
that's it, and that's all.
it's true. It's
We
true.
can't have the beef sector where everyone is doing the same thing all the time, every time. You're going to have to find a niche. You're going to have to find somewhere that offers you something different that you can listen to and enjoy. And when you're ready for the other stuff, you go find the channels for the other stuff. It's a simple thing. But don't be coming over here clout chasing the beef sector and then thinking you could have certain types of respect for certain content creators and then disrespect the others. It doesn't work that way. We were doing fine without you and we'll continue to do it. The sky's the limit. Keep soaring and do your thing. Keep it up.
Oh no,
Keep it
they
up
brought
and stuck.
Conscious Energy said that they've brought life to the beef sector.
Oh wow.
They brought they've
The
brought
fact that they couldn't bring life to the sector that they're coming from and they
and
decided they're gonna come over here to bring life. That's so funny to me.
and that's what I told him. I said, "Well, you couldn't bring life in your sector. You said it was dead. Just 2 minutes before you said you were bringing life over here. What happened to your sector?" And I was like, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Um,
Maybe it's the commentary that they see me type in the chat. Maybe it's because of who I mod for. Maybe they just, just want to have something to talk about, I guess.
yeah, because
And for me,
it's
I'm
up and
sorry,
it's up and stuck with me.
up and
So
stuck.
yeah,
Say
coach.
hi to the birds while you're up there.
Yeah, he
Okay.
told everybody he can't stand me. I'm
And do we care?
no, not one bit.
Life
No.
goes on.
There ain't no little blue man in my eye that says he's concerned at all. We don't care.
Right.
Bye. What he don't realize is how many people have we had come do this and then disappear?
Then
He not.
disappear. They're not the first set of people to come over here for a short time. Your stint will be up soon. I don't care. And it's not like I have anything against them because I don't know them to have anything against them, but I'm just not interested. I've seen some of the things they've done prior to, setting themselves up over here, and I'm not interested. Especially the ones who came first and they don't take the time out to know the CCs or whatever. They just come down barging in, asking people to drop their links and share them out, on the first live stream they've ever come in. They don't allow people to say, okay, let's go check your channel out. Let me send my folks there. You just come over here expecting and demanding stuff and thinking people owe you stuff because other people are seeing you and you get people regard you in certain areas. It doesn't mean other people feel the same way about you. And that's just life.
I think
And in
nine.
the same way people don't like my content, you're going to find people who don't like your content. And I'm not throwing any lines and begging anyone to come like me. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think with their.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. I had to hit JW real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think what they're underestimating is just because you have like three content creators whose people support you, 95% of the beef sector don't want you here. And I
Exactly.
have a couple hundred people in their chats when they're used to 30. They think they're, doing their big one, as Lemon says. And I just think that they don't realize how big the beef sector is. And if everybody liked them, you know, they'd be doing Ronnie Q's number, who beats them half to death every morning. I don't understand the logic, except for they're trying to brainwash people. And we're good. We do this, and sometimes people believe it. They're gullible. So I think they attack the people and the content creators that aren't gullible and don't.
So
Mm-hmm.
where was this being said? Was it on his channel? Was it
On
on
his
somebody
channel,
else's?
he's over there now, and he
Oh, I
started
don't
off
watch
cursing
him.
me out and letting me have a child. I was
That
like, then talking about hit the panel. Why you ain't hitting the panel? I'm like,
ooh,
you just called me every name in the
ooh.
book. You think I'm gonna hit
Are
your
you
panel? To
serious?
be
And
disrespected, and women jumped up there and said, "But she ain't
what?
disrespected you at all, dude." When she was talking about the cancel thing, he said, "Fuck that hoe. I don't give a fuck." I was up there cracking up. I'm like,
What?
this nigga really mad.
He is mad mad. Oh wow.
Did
The
you
sun
Yeah, got
god is
people over there
mad.
believing that he got people thinking I'm over there sitting and shit behind the scenes. But I just hit JW because he's over there talking about I know the hood table didn't do that shit. He said, "Have y'all ever heard of a screenshot or a screen record? They probably recording
Oh,
me right now." And I
Right.
said, "Thank you."
okay, Jay
I
Wilson.
just wanted to make it
I,
very clear.
yeah,
It is a
I apologize,
screenshot.
Wilson. I thought you were over there dogging out the beef, dogging out the hood table. So I sincerely apologize. Go
Who,
ahead,
who,
Karen.
who, who?
Jay Wilson. I thought he was
Oh
over there.
no, no. Jay Wilson is like he said she been here forever. Why she got a cloud check? No, everybody,
Yeah, that's
you
why I was
know.
apologizing. Yeah,
I
I
guess everybody thinks they're the clout now. And I
that's
guess because they associated themselves with what they deem as the top beef sector species, they think they've made it over here, they've arrived, and everybody's supposed to feel the same way about them.
how
But it doesn't work that way because
conscious
that they don't represent the whole entire beef
The
conscious.
sector.
same way that they got those subscribers from the beef sector is the same way they're going to lose them because the minute one of those big content creators gets mad at them, they're going to flip on them in a switch. You know as well as I do.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
conscious energy went over to Shelly's chat and was like, I thought Ness was the
I'll be
leader of
right back. This is
the
my
sector.
mom calling.
It's
Okay,
Bye.
like
boo.
Ness,
Okay.
yeah, and Shelly was like, I'm an OG. You know, you could, And it's like you go over in an OG's chat and tell her Ness is the leader of you thought Ness was the leader of the B sector. And this is no shade to Ness. It just shows how they don't do their research. You're dropping down in an OG's chat, with no respect, and you don't even know who you're talking to. It,
Right,
it
right.
just, yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
come on.
because she was like, he said, "What sector are you?" And Shelly was like, she didn't just say B sector. She said, "We OG B sector." So
Thank
yeah, she let him know real quick, and she was like, "Ain't no leaders over here leading nobody over here." And what's up to the people who came in the chat while I went and ran around the corner real quick? But what's up, Happy Life? What's up, Hood Scriptures? I see Sophie in here, Barry, and who else? Who else?
you.
Will. What's up, Will? And where Lady Snoop? I saw Lady Snoop in here. Lady Snoop going live, y'all, in a couple of hours. So y'all check out Lady Snoop. She's
Uh,
going live later.
You see what QI said? Hey, QI. She said Spiller Boy wants to do a gentleman's panel with the Umar boys and Pastor. See,
I heard that.
that's what's going to keep them here. When an OG had, because they were blocked. What's her name? I love Really BTV blocked them out of the channel in the beginning when they were dropping down in there because she can't stand them. And when an OG wants to do a panel with men that don't like homosexuals, don't like black women, that's gonna keep him here. But Spiller Boy does what he does. That's his channel, and he always knows what he's doing.
He
And
always knows what he's doing, and I think it'll be really interesting as well. But I'll be all there for it if he can get them all on the panel together. I'll be all there for it. Sure will. And I'm gonna be all there. And Snoop. Let me just tell y'all the name of Snoop's live. It's called Another YouTuber Exposed. Why do trolls fall in love? Just Krista Exposed.
oh wow,
So yeah, hers is at 6:44 Central Standard Time. So that's about 2.5 hours, from here. So
okay,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
it's
Mhm.
called the Island. Is that her channel called
Yep,
the?
the Islander. What I know she call it the Island, but I don't. Does she? What does she call her people though, Charlie? Is it the Islanders or is it
Yeah.
She
the
calls it
Snoopers?
the
Those are the
island.
Snoopers, right? The Snoopers. Ain't
She
they that
calls
what she
it
called?
the island. No, she's from the island.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn she called them Snoopers. I don't know where I get that from,
Where
but
so we look up the island, or do we look up
no,
ladies?
no, no. I'll drop the link. Hold on. I'll drop the link. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay, thank
I
you.
got
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah, it's Lady Snoop
Because
TV.
she's probably Snoop has been all over, and so
Mm-hmm.
probably will have or has talked to or will have black sector people, up there, or she's talked to them and she knows the real scoop. So it
Yeah.
should be very
Mm-hmm.
interesting. And maybe just Crystal hit the panel, because that's one thing about her. She's not scared.
Oh
And
yeah, Just Krista will hit the panel. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. They supposed to have. I don't know if Just Krista's starting it today, but I think next week maybe. But Just Krista is starting a wig Wednesday, and basically you hit the panel with your wig for the Wednesday or whatever. And if you don't want to show yourself, you can just post one of your wigs as the avatar or something like that. But
what?
I was like, child, you know what she's using? You know how people say when people be talking shit by you turn, lemons into lemonade. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what she doing.
But
Yep,
okay.
yep. So I gotta check this out. I have to see how this is gonna go. But yeah, she announced that today on Shelly's panel this morning when I was watching Shell's, and it's called Wig Checks Wednesday. Wig Checks Wednesday. And she said, even though it's called Wig Checks Wednesday, they still gonna be discussing everything that has been going on in the B sector, on the show. But yeah.
Well, I
So
will for the
mhm.
new people in the chat that didn't catch the first live. Hood Table, Charlie and I were discussing on S. Hutchinson's panel. You should go over and check her out. They were her and Benz were talking about some upcoming challenges they may have or are going to have. It's the gray sweatpants challenge. The what was the other ones? I can't even remember.
Gray sweatpants challenge, and
The
the sucking challenge, and also a licking challenge, and
mm-hmm,
also a I think she said a swallowing and digestion challenge.
that one might have been a joke because I don't get
Yeah,
it.
that might have been a joke.
But
That
I
might have
think,
been a joke.
but I think they're really considering the other ones. So stay tuned, and I'm sure they'll put notifications out so we can all go watch.
I was cracking up though when I heard digestive challenge. I said, "How they gonna challenge? How they gonna do that? Like the
Yeah,
food going down your belly? That
yeah. I think go out and check S. Hutchinson's video
yeah, go
because
watch Kelly, y'all.
yeah, and you might see Conscious Energy making a donkey of himself over there, dropping down, or he probably hit the panel, but I don't know. Shelly is very particular about her page, as well she should be, and so I don't know if he hit the panel or was down in the link, because Shelly doesn't play about her panels. She controls her panels. You know what I'm saying? She don't let any, she doesn't let anybody go up there and act a donkey. You know what I mean? So yeah, go over there and check her out. Because I had to check out and go over to Miss Olivia's live because it was like I couldn't take it. I mean, it takes a lot for my mouth to be open. Like, what? You gonna do what kind of challenge? Oh, the lick and slurp. What was it again? It wasn't a lick and slurp. It was anyway. It was the lick challenge. Ah, I couldn't stake it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Maybe they were talking about the slurp challenge. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But and what the gray sweatpants challenge is, so
That's
you
a
can
thirst trap. Hmm.
see the eggplant. I'm like, my God. And I'm looking outside and I see three men right now, and one of them's walking their dog, and three of them the other two are jogging by. Men are everywhere outside and in your neighborhoods, and they're everywhere. I just,
Barry Carey's backstage.
yeah, except for talent and sassy. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I do not. They're not even picking the
Hmm. I just
one.
dropped your link, Lady Snoop, for your show later. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we just dropped your link earlier, Lady Snoop, for your show that you got scheduled in a couple of hours. Welcome back, Barry
Lady
Carey.
Lady Snoop, you want to
Thank
come up
you.
with us a synopsis of what you're going to be talking about, and if you're going to have guests?
Come through, Lady Snoop girl.
She
And
might
where's
be
Jay
at work.
Dunn?
Jay Dunn over there, girl. It's people everywhere right now. It's several lives going on right now. So I know Jay Dunn was over there on his page. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, welcome back, Barry.
People have to pay attention to stuff and not just jump, go off at the mouth without checking stuff out. And people are supposed to check for themselves before they believe everything people say. Because it was a whole live stream happening. It was a whole live stream happening. If you want to know the truth, go back and watch it.
It was a whole live stream. That's like this morning when Lemon was getting hit up about code, and somebody told him code, and Shakim and somebody else was talking about his cam up, and he was like, I'm about to tear into it. We was like, Lemon, go over there and watch it for yourself before you make any videos, before you drag. Go watch it for yourself. So, you
Look,
know,
Conscious
you
Energy
know.
just cannot stay from over
He
here.
say it's a kerfuffle, Choreo. You know he messing with you.
I mean, it's just weird. That's how they are. They just won't stop. It's just nonstop, straight ahead. They're just going to force themselves down your throat. You just, I mean, there's no way I would come back in this chat. For what? For what?
Yep, yep. And you're right, Linda B. I'm looking forward to a Snoop later. She said, "Oop, Lady Snoop, that's gonna be good." Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Mm-mm-mm. You said they are too easy for me. Lady Snoop said, "What's going on? Can someone can?" Oh Lord, Lady Snoop. Oh Lord. Oh, Lady Snoop.
Thank you,
We'll talk,
DBZ.
we'll talk about it later.
There's your favorite court person, Corio.
I know he won't go away. I mean, what more do we need to get a can of Raid? I mean,
Yeah, hit the like button, family. Oh, now we family.
yeah. See, it's like you're not.
Somebody need to check Shakim. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
you're not going to suck up and warm people up to you anymore. As your friend said, it's up.
It's
My,
up and it's stuck.
it's
It's
just
up and it's stuck.
no
Now
pride.
I just went over there. I just went over there and he was saying anybody who upset with him taking money back, they can unsubscribe and take away their membership and all. So he's still over there talking about it.
Does he
I
really?
was never subscribed, so
We
that
were never.
joke's on him.
I have never subscribed to not one of these guys who came through here.
Not
Yeah, and I
Not
don't know
one
who he was
content creator
referring
is going to
to.
tell
I
me
don't.
to support them, and I go over there. I
Yeah,
choose
I
what
don't know who exactly he was referring to, but yeah, that's what's said. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I know my works, but we also know your works, and that's why he's upset because he talking about ain't nobody gonna keep on running no storyline, or ain't nobody gonna keep going with this for life just because it happens. So I think that's what the big thing is. Like it kind of died down about him getting his money back from Google and then after he asked for the cancellations on mine, I guess he feels like we ain't about to talk about this shit no more. And I'm like, but it's content. It is what it is.
and you have a right to respond if you want to.
I
And
had
then if he was
yeah,
smart enough, he would have noticed because even with the what I captured on screen, it still has you, Charlie, and I don't remember if it was Jay Dunn. There were three of you on the panel, and I made
It
sure I
was
had those in it. The
it
pictures
was
of the
me,
avatars.
Corio, the Hood Table, and Jay Dunn.
Right. So I made sure I left that in there so you could see it was clearly from the live stream. Because I could have cropped it out. I could have taken it out. So I don't
mm-hmm,
know. It is what it is. You'll be fine. You'll be fine like you've always been over here doing your thing. And it just is what it is.
mm-hmm, absolutely.
And then how dare him think you're gonna click his link? That's so funny. Like you don't have any type of self-respect. It
No, I
doesn't
mean,
work
if he
that
would
way.
have, and I ain't telling nobody how to run their show. I'm not doing that. But if you would have been like, "Hey, Hood Table, can we have a conversation? It's a misunderstanding. You should have hit the accept button, and that's why I canceled it. And that's why, Carrie, were you here earlier when I said that? I said, okay, I'm gonna give it to him. Maybe I was supposed to hit the accept. My bad. I'll give it to you. Whatever. But I'm not hitting your link after you was saying all that. No, nope. I'll sit right on over here.
Ain't
Well,
that
I love how Talent has been handling this whole thing. He's commentary on them. That is hilarious. But
Man,
it's all truth though,
I think sometimes it's okay to give someone a one and done. After this, no matter what he does or says, black him out,
yeah,
because
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm washing my hands now. You know what I'm saying? And I had just said the other day, I said I was kind of warming up to Shakim. I said that on here. I said
you
I'm kind of
did.
warming up to Shakim. And then when I woke up in the middle of the night, my laptop is right by my bed, so I was just checking my emails and I saw that, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, whatever. It's only $1, but still, I was like, see, that's why I really didn't give much attention to it. Even the cash apps, even the membership. Because I mean, once I see you cancel shit to not one person, but several people on here, and you was bragging about it and laughing about it on your community wall, and that's my money. I can do what I want to do and all that. Like, who is going to be like excited because you sent them something? Like whether it's a cash app, a membership, super chat, whatever. I mean, all money spends, but like I don't know. I don't know, child. But anyway, I ain't got nothing else. I'm done with it.
Okay. Alrighty.
But thank you for very careful. You didn't have to come up here and explain how you got the pick, but I appreciate you jumping up here and
And I don't want people to be believing that lie, so I just made sure I came and say it. I typed it in the chat, but you know what? I'm saying let me come and say it here to make sure that people understand that she didn't send me anything. I'm making it clear. She did not send me anything. I saw it while watching her live. I was about to go to bed and I'm like, let me do this real quick and talk about it so I could go to bed. However, I ended up
mhm.
staying longer than I thought I would because I was just going to do like a quick 10-minute and go, but I ended up staying longer. But it's okay. And Jay Dunn is also another person who was here who actually said she would take screenshots of what was happening. All right, that's
Mm.
it. That's all. Thank you for
Well,
having
thank
me up.
you for hitting up
Shout out to
town.
everyone. Okay, cool. Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
beautiful.
All right,
Have a good
smooth
night.
it.
Bye.
Bye
Thank
Let's.
bye.
you.
All right, you guys. That's it. That's all. I'm done. He can go on and carry on as he pleases. But I'm washing my hands.
All right, then. I'll see y'all later.
Bye,
Have
Griff.
a
All
good
right, Grish.
afternoon,
Thank you for
Grish.
popping up, Grish. Grish, boy, Grish be ready to
Yeah,
go.
she didn't even sound right when she said all right then. She just you know what I'm saying? She
I'm like, Grish, no, 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 because I
yeah,
don't. I said this the other day. I don't want nobody. I know they kept saying she did this for Bree and for Pizza and for all this. Nope, I don't. I don't
I
want that out there. That Grish, we using her as a guard dog or nope,
well,
nope.
I just want, you know, my after what she went through, you know, because I want her to just chill out in chats, come up here, kick the bobo with us. I don't want her to have to worry about that kind of stuff again. She deserves to be in the B sector, drop down
Mm-hmm.
chats, hit panels, and be at ease. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy herself. But I think she does enjoy what she does. So that's,
Mm-hmm.
but I just want, after all that, I just want her to take a deep breath and just chill and enjoy herself. That's
Yeah,
my
Gretch was gone for a long time too. Just she was gone for a
yeah.
while. Then she
And she
came back. But yeah, we love Grish. We appreciate Grish. She comes
good.
over here and she has a kiki with us and kick the bobo, as you say,
Mhm.
and always has some good commentary and
Yeah,
opinions, and knowledge. So yeah, we love us some Grish. I just don't want
very
her getting involved in nothing.
yeah.
I
She's very
love her perspective. She's got an
mhm.
amazing
Yeah,
perspective
she
on
does.
most things.
Yeah, she does, and she's very sweet, very sweet. And I think by her getting up on the panel here when we're just chilling, people get to see that, because I think she got a bad rap, you know. But yeah, she's very sweet and can sing. I don't know if you
Oh
got.
yeah, she can
Oh
sing,
yeah.
baby. She can't
Yeah,
Mm,
sing, she can sing.
yes,
mm.
yes.
Y'all
But
see
that's
what Linda said?
what she say.
She said, I couldn't even speak. Grish had that serious tone, laugh out loud. I was hiding under my desk.
Yeah, when she said bye just a few minutes ago, she didn't even sound like her normal self. I think, you know, I
You
don't
go
think,
hide around the corner and go, ooh.
yeah, she don't like what happened. But I thank you for having me. Um, it is what it is. You
And
did
thank
your
you for
one.
joining me. It was impromptu. I didn't really even tell anybody. I saw what was going on over there, and I heard other people saying, "Yeah, she's clout chasing. Why would she be sending that around over a $1 cash?" I'm like, that's not how it went. That's just not how it went.
Yeah,
And Jay
but
Wilson didn't even know the whole story, and he was over there. Nah, the hood table ain't do that shit. Like, come on
yeah,
now. Like,
yeah. And I
we
once again,
ain't passing around pics when we could just screenshot.
I want to apologize to Jay Wilson. I thought you were going the other way and you were supporting the hood table. So My apologies for jumping the gun. And like Charlie said, not going over to your chat and listening for myself. But thank you so much, Hood Table. Like I said, you did your one and done. From now on, you know what it is. It's up, as they like
And
to
it's
say. Yeah. And Charlie, love you. Love you, Hood Table.
Love
Thanks
you.
again. Bye bye.
love you too. Love you guys too.
Love you, my hood table. And thank you for always having me up. And I'm going to say this. You may not go after him, but I'm just saying, my little white self needs to go sit in the corner right now. He done brought my crazy
Girl,
out, girl. He done brought my crazy out. That's all I got to say.
trust me, I get it. I understand. I understand. You my peep, I'm your peeps. I get it. Trust me, I get it. And shout out again to Big Lane. Big Lane, Langston Talent for the $20 cash app. He said new single Cloud Chasers available on all major streaming platforms.
But I just want to say I love you. I'm going to go jot that. And before I go, just, I always do this for our bro and our sis that ain't here right now. Brush your teeth, and I love you. Ain't nothing you could do about it. Okay. Love
That's
you.
right.
Bye.
Smooches, babe. Yes, everybody, like and share the video, please. And thank you so very much. Feel free to hit the Cash App if you want to donate to the commentary, $ the Hood Table 402. And as always, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.